Todd, listen. Nah, he's been with us a while. Copy and paste. Well, first of all, yeah. And second of all, it's like at least on iPhones, you can't download a GIF. Oh, oh. Maybe drafting things seriously. I keep forgetting there's a whole chase going on. I would love to watch it. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, I'm not my friend. I was gonna miss it. So basically, if you're stuck on a low side, So never put yourself on the low side. All you gotta do is run the tip yourself and hope you don't. And hope the guy don't hit the wall. That's really good.
Bristol, pretty much.
I know you could go flat out on the top. Slower.
I think you only get maybe 3, maybe 4 flat out. If you're on
Yeah, if you're by yourself, you could do 3 or 4 laps flat out. But if you're with a group, you can do maybe 1.5, maybe 2. Keep forgetting how sensitive the front motors are. Oh, wool actually. Would you happen to have like replaced yeah.
Can any of you guys double check if the stream works?
Where is that?
I wonder why they dropped it.
I really think it's so like honestly the draft's actually pretty weak with the truck.
Maybe I still try to chuck it up. Never. How the slide job moves though, you gotta run.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Set it up like
Test
this.
1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Tú y yo podemos juntos.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Night Shift Racing League. Today is the final race of the round of 6, as we have 6 drivers trying to make it to ISM Raceway next week for the final four of the championship race at ISM Raceway. Today we're here at Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Missouri. A lot of good competitors out today. And we are currently under qualifying as there's a minute left as times are starting to come into the race. Let's take a look at our current playoff standings. We currently have Stephen Copeland in the outside looking in 6th, and Justin Rodden in 5th. Tight race. Justin Rodden is only 4 points out, and Stephen Copeland is only 8 points out. A good stage win or a high stage finish can pretty much put you up at the top for the playoffs. And what are now we're looking here at the schedule. It is now week 14. Today is August 22nd, a Thursday. It's pretty hot here in Arizona, where I'm broadcasting from. We're going to have a total of 167 laps. Stage 1 will be 40 laps. Stage 2 will be 80 laps. And Stage 3 will end at 167. So just to confirm, Stage 1 will end at lap 40. Stage 2 will end at lap 80. And Stage 3 will end at lap 167. That will be the end of the race. All right, well, we're about to go green here as they are doing the final pace lap. Cody McFadden and Liam Sheen will lead them to the stripe. And we look at the rest here. And the green flag is out. And it's the start of race here. Lap 1 of 167. Cody McFadden takes him out of turn 2 in that bright 64 truck as everyone in the back shuffles for position. In last place, we currently have Roy Crocker. Let's go back to the leaders. Will Roberts in the 14 truck. Trying to look low on Cody McFadden in the 64. Cody McFadden is on the high side. The high side is the preferred line in today's race. As we see Will Roberts go low high. And he loses the second spot and goes back to third. As we're on board here with Will Roberts in the 14 truck. He's got a new paint scheme. Looks pretty good so far. As he tries to battle with Liam Sheen in the 96 white truck. Continue with the back of the pack. Wendell Lowe, Roy Crocker fighting for last place. Only 11 trucks on the lead lap today. A small field compared to our usual. But should be good racing nonetheless. As Cody McFadden now opens a half-second lead over second place. Joshua Bonkowski in the 47 truck, that blue and white 47 truck, the Hawaiian, is in 7th. As we see him battle with the 78 truck up high as they're side-by-side coming off turn 2. Mike Jamison, the 69 truck. Then we continue looking at number 4. In 4th place, Kyle Westwood. Kyle Westwood is a playoff driver. He's currently shown in the 4th position. We go back to our leader. Our leader now just opening up that lead. Gets bigger and bigger. As it's now almost 6/10 in front of second place. Liam Sheen in 2nd. We look at our top 5. Cody McFadden, Liam Sheen, Will Roberts, Kyle Westwood, and Justin Guthrie. Giggles runs out the top 5. Giggles in the 18 Interstate Batteries truck. As Todd Liston tries to get a run to try to see if he can get that top 5. Todd Liston with a good run into the corner. He's a lot faster going into the corner. Looks like the same speed in the middle. And just about the same speed coming out. As he battles with Justin Guthrie for the top 5. Going back to Mac Jamison, still behind Joshua Borje Bonkowski in the 47 truck. That Oakley 69 trying to make its way up. A quick reminder, he was a playoff driver but got eliminated in the round of 8. And now that we're in the round of 6, he's no longer in the playoffs. As the battle side by side with Joshua Bonkowski and Todd Liston. They were already side by side, and Todd Liston got the better of him. But now he's trying the low side, and he's going to lose another spot. Looks like Mike Jamison, the 69 truck, is trying on the high side. Joshua washes up just a little bit, needs to check up. And that might be just enough for Mike Jamison to take the position, as they're still side by side going into lap 9. Joshua Borje Bonkowski still in the low side as Sheldon Swindell in the 54 truck is now looking up high on Joshua Bonkowski. Side by side for the 9th position. We go back to Cody McFadden in 1st. Now up to 7/10 in front of the leader. Liam Sheen still in 2nd. and 7/10 in front of second place. Liam Sheen is in second place in that 96 truck with no sponsor, it looks like. As Kyle Westwood gets a little loose coming out of that corner. Let's check out what happened there as he got a little loose. He went into the corner. Very good, a little high. Trying to get off the corner as fast as possible. Ooh, and there was actually a driver in front of him, of Will Roberts, that ended up getting into the wall. Let's check it from Will Roberts' perspective. Just got on the gas a little too early. You can see him playing with the throttle, but still up on the wall as he lost one spot. Let's go back live. Will Robertson now still shown in the 4th position. Justin Guthrie in 5th. That is Giggles in the 18 Interstate Batteries. As we still got a battle for the back half of the top 10. Mike Jamison losing a spot to the 54 truck of Sheldon Swindell. Sheldon Swindell has now moved up to 7th spot. Very good on him. He did start 13th. He's now up to 7th. Sheldon Swindell showing some good speed here at Kansas Speedway. Roy Crocker playing it safe. He's in the back there. In 10th. As Wendell Lowe in the 11 truck. Very slow. As Joshua Bonkowski tries the bottom line and it's just not working for him. And let's turn on the driver's chat, see what they're talking here, as it has been kind of quiet. That's Joshua Bonkowski talking. Going back to our leader, Cody McFadden. Has not said a word today. What kind of paint scheme is he driving? Yeah, can't really tell. We'll have to ask him one of our interviews. Kyle Westwood trying to move up now to 2nd spot. And he gets into the wall. Gets into the wall. And collects Liam Sheen a little bit. Liam Sheen with some nose damage. Wow. Let's go back to that replay. He tried to do the slide job. Just did not happen. Way too much speed. Wow. See, the chopper can show us a better view of it. As they were side by side. Wow, big damage on both those drivers. Let's go back live. Still showing Kyle Westwood in 2nd, Liam Sheen in 3rd. Will Roberts trying to catch up. Could that damage be making a difference? You can see Will Roberts getting a run on Liam Sheen. Joshua Bonkowski has now dropped to 10th spot. Justin Guthrie, who was in 5th, has now dropped to 9th. What happened to Justin Guthrie? Let's see if we can find out. He was in 5th. Oh, there we go. So going into the turn, he came up, hits the wall, goes down. Todd Liston needs to go up high, 3 wide in the back. And just like that, he almost loses about 3 or 4 spots as he gets in front of Joshua Bonkowski there, trying to save it from being in the apron. Good job on Joshua Bonkowski checking up. And that has brought Justin Guthrie to the 9th spot. Let's go back live. Looking at Cody McFadden. Has almost a 4-second lead on 2nd place Kyle Westwood. Kyle Westwood in 2nd with that nose damage and that the rear end damage as well. Will Roberts already up to 3rd. Mike Jamison in fourth. Liam Sheen just dropping. That damage might be hurting him a little, as he's got significant front end nose damage. Here comes Sheldon Swindell. Again, Sheldon Swindell started in 13th. He's now moving up to 6th, and he's looking up on the high side for the top 5. Sheldon Swindell will take the top 5 spot. Roy Crocker following right behind him in 6th. As Liam Sheen continues to fall behind, he is now in 7th. Again, stage 1 will end at lap 40. Here's a look of our schedule. We're on week 14 in Kansas, almost down at the bottom. Our last race next week will be the championship race at ISM Raceway. And looking at our schedule, stage 1 will end at lap 40. We're currently in lap 22 of 167. Lap 40 will be the end of the first stage. Lap 80 will be the end of stage 2 and the end of the race at lap 167. Gas might be an issue in today's race, as we will most likely have long green flag runs. Cody McFadden in first. Open up over a 4-second lead on Kyle Westwood. Kyle Westwood is probably not as fast with that damage to the right side of his truck as well as on the back side of his truck. Will Roberts in the 14 truck looking in third. Mike Jamison is now trying to come up for the third spot as we now listen to our drivers, and I'll be quiet a little bit. It looks like drivers are starting to go into the pits. Here comes Joshua Bonkowski. Oh, a couple trucks went up high. As we see Liam Sheen in the 96 truck. Wendell Lowell staying out. He wasn't last. He's now moved up to 7th. Justin Guthrie still out. Will Roberts in the pits. Liam Sheen in the pits. Joshua Bonkowski in the pits. Multiple cars are wrecking. That will really shake things up. Dude, I'm so sorry. I had to throw it out, man. The Ford truck was sideways on the pits, and Justin Guthrie was also spinning right behind him. All right, let's look at how everything is going on now. With that caution, Sheldon Swindell is in first. Roy Crocker in second. Todd Liston in third. Wendell Lowe in fourth. Mike Jamison in fifth. Kyle Westwood sixth. Justin Guthrie in seventh. That will... Wow, Cody McFadden, our leader, is now in ninth, a lap down. '69 truck. Let's look at it here again. Yep. Yeah, the '69 truck is not pitted yet. All right, looks like we're going to go back to green. Roy Crocker will lead them to the lead lap, as everyone needs to stay on the low side as they are the way around trucks. Green flag is back out. Roy Crocker leads them down in turn one. Good to see finally Roy leading a race here. Roy Crocker and Todd Liston are current leaders as they're side by side down in the backstretch. Roy Crocker with the run on the high side. The high side is the preferred line. And let's see what happens here. As they're 3 wide down in the back with Justin Guthrie, Will Roberts, and the 69 truck of Mike Jamison. Kyle Westwood and Justin Guthrie are showing a lap down. And Todd Liston now takes the lead. Let's see how he took the lead on this one. They were side by side. Todd Liston trying to do the little slide job. Takes it away with ease from Roy Crocker. As we go back live. Todd Liston currently in first. He did start 4th place today. As we see him from a chopper view. Roy Crocker in 2nd. Sheldon Swindell. Again, Sheldon started 12th. Currently up to 3rd spot. Sheldon Swindell in the 54 truck in 3rd. The white and red truck. Bubba's Boards. The sponsor of the next season of Night Shift Racing League. Bubba's Boards. All your snowboarding needs. Get them at Bubba's Boards. Mike Jamison in 4th. As we see Kyle Westwood, although he is in 10th, he is the 5th truck in line. The 5th truck in line. He is 1 lap down in 10th. Trying to get that lap back as he is currently the lucky dog. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go to the end of the stage. 5 laps left, boys. Let's hear a little bit of the chat as I do a couple clerical things here. As Liam Sheen is out of fuel and had to come in, he forgot to put in gas when he went into the last into his last pit stop. He forgot to put gas as he is now 2 laps down in this race. Tough break for him. As the battle for the lead is heating up, Todd Liston and Roy Crocker are right behind each other. Lap 38, lap 40 will be the end of the first stage. A quick look. Kansas, week 14. Lap 40 is the end of stage 1. Lap 80, end of stage 2. As Todd Liston is starting to build just over a 1/10 of a second lead in front of Roy Crocker. Sheldon Swindell right behind him in 3rd. Mike Jamison all by himself in 4th. That is Kyle Westwood. A lap down car, the 4 truck, in front of Mike Jamison in 4th. Going back to Todd Liston. Todd Liston opening up now almost a 4/10 of a second lead in front of Roy Crocker. As Kyle is reporting that he's tight on the truck, of course. And we now start lap 40, and the white flag is out. White flag is out here at Kansas Speedway. Let's go look at the blimp view. Mike Jamison on the low side there of the lap down truck of Kyle Westwood. As Sheldon Swindell looks on the low side of Roy Crocker. But Roy Crocker will continue. And the caution is out, as that is the end of the stage. And Todd Liston is the winner of stage 1. Todd Liston in the 78 truck here at the Night Shift Racing League. Yeah. As pit stops are starting here, since that was the end of stage 1, Todd Liston brings them in. Todd Liston, Roy Crocker there in the 6 truck, and the 54 truck of Sheldon Swindell. Sheldon Swindell goes into the pits. Roy Crocker, good on his spot. And let's look at pit lane exit. Well, let's see who will lead him out. Here comes Roy Crocker. Roy Crocker will take it. Roy Crocker in first. As the rest come out. Wendell Lowe has been pretty quiet, but he's back there on the lead lap, shown in 8th. McFadden Mowing. It's a good sponsor there on the 64 truck. Is Sheldon Swindell reporting that he sped? Todd Liston, Miguel up in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, congratulations on that win. When you were racing there, you did fall back to almost the back end of the top 10, and then you made your way up. So how'd you do it? How's your truck running? Yeah, that was pretty good, but you were able to keep the lead. So I don't think luck had really much to do with it, as you were getting ahead of all the other drivers. Yeah, what do you think is the fastest part of the race? What do you think you're fast at? All right, awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, and continue with the great racing. That was Todd Liston there, the winner of stage 1. As we were on board with him here at the booth. Everyone else is trying to line up as the lights on the pace car are off. As unfortunately we're having problems with our playoff leaderboard. As you can see, that is the old playoff leaderboard. So how about we just kind of make things a little bit different here and actually just put up the current leaderboards. All right, again, I'm sorry for the way that this is being displayed. Chris Matthews, our winner last week at the Roval, has solidified a spot in the championship race at ISM Raceway next week. Matt Clark, 21 points ahead, is not here today. He is not here today. Dave Hunt is also not here today. Kyle Westwood is, although Kyle Westwood is now back on the lead lap. Kyle Westwood is the only playoff driver that's here today. All right, so we're going back green. Green flag is out. And Roy Crocker leads them down the line as they are pushing on Todd Liston of a 78 truck, trying to get him to the front. Side by side, from second place on back, Roy Crocker is the only single truck out in front. Has some shuffling going along in the back. '64 truck of Cody McFadden looking low. The low side is not the preferred line, but there's drivers down there. Could they have found some speed, or are they just stuck? As a 69 truck of Mike Jamison looking to get third place from Cody McFadden, the 64 truck, as the 64 truck still continues the battle on the low side. The 69 truck does get a better run, and here comes the 14 of Will Roberts as well. As Roy Crocker still in first, Todd Liston starting to look to see if he can squeeze around Roy, but let's see what he can do. As we look to the back of the field, we look at our only playoff driver of Kyle Westwood that's in today's race. He's currently in ninth, back on the lead lap. Liam Sheen in the 96 truck is the only truck shown a lap down. He was as high as second, but after being behind Kyle Westwood, who hit the wall, he ended up getting damage in his front nose, and it has struggled ever since. Not much talk in the chat today. Roy Crocker still about a tenth to almost 2 tenths in front of Todd Liston. Mike Jamison in the Oakley 69 truck, trying to see if he can make a move on Todd Liston in second place. Will Roberts in fourth. Cody McFadden in fifth. Joshua Bonkowski in sixth. Sheldon Swindell in seventh. Kyle Westwood in eighth. Wendell Lowe in ninth. Justin Guthrie in 10th. A lot of drivers are complaining that it has not gotten dark. It should have gotten dark by now, but due to some complications during our setup of this race, the dynamic weather did get a little screwed up. So we do not know if it will be getting completely dark by the end of the race. Todd Liston got a little loose, and Roy Crocker got a bigger lead. You think Will Roberts will try on the low side? Still right behind Mike Jamison. Let's look at Will Roberts' cockpit view. Let's see what he can do. He's got a truck right behind him, as you can see in the rear view mirror. And the truck was looking high. That was Cody McFadden, the 64 truck, looking high. It's all about who can get the better run. They are almost full throttle. Only let go of the throttle here, maybe a little bit of brake, and then back on it. They play with the throttle from here on out all the way to the exit, and then it's full gas down the straightaways. As Cody McFadden trying to find a way around Will Roberts. Will he look low? Looks on the low side. Drives it in hard. Back on the gas, trying to make it stick. Has to let go in order to give Will Roberts room. And Will Roberts builds up a lead. Cody McFadden is obviously faster than Will Roberts. But having only the high side as the preferred racing line, it makes it tough to pass here at Kansas Speedway. Let's go back and listen to some driver chat so that I don't talk so much. All right, going back to the broadcast, Liam Sheen, who's on a different pitch strategy than everyone else due to his fuel, spins it going into the pits. But we stay green as he is the only driver. It wasn't like our last caution where Kyle Westwood and Justin Guthrie and multiple drivers were coming into pit road and people were spinning. So Liam Sheen back in pit road, fixing the damage. He's just having a tough race today, as he's shown in 11th, now 3 laps down. Roy Crocker still the leader. As pit strategies are now starting to come into play. Hey, are you guys going, can you guys make it to the end of the stage? As Kyle Westwood gets loose here. And spin, and caution is out. Caution is out. Kyle Westwood. As the caution is out. Let's see what happened here. Kyle Westwood was battling with Joshua Bonkowski. Kyle Westwood just went in too hot, hits the 54 truck. And I don't know how he's turning it down like that. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he's actually loose. His truck is loose. He's turning right, but the truck is still going low as he is loose. Oh, man, big damage to his truck. Let's check it out from the high side. And Sheldon Swindell went for a ride there. Let's look at Sheldon Swindell from his point of view. It's coming on in. You're unable to just go low like that. He just got clipped and turned by Kyle Westwood. Let's go back. There goes Roy Crocker coming out. Roy Crocker still the leader. Todd Liston in second. Joshua Bonkowski has now moved up to 4th. Good for him. And let's go back to the chat and ask these guys what's going on there. Kyle Westwood just causing all the cautions. All right, that's enough of the driver's chat. Going back to leader Roy Crocker. That is now the second caution of the race. We're showing 3 cautions due to the end of the stage. The caution laps have been for about 7 laps. There's been 5 lead changes. The fastest lap of the race is 30.788. Set by Cody McFadden, who is now in 3rd. Cody McFadden has been trying to get back up to the front But just being behind other trucks and everyone taking the high side has made it really hard to pass here at this race. The weather, 65 degrees, light wind, no humidity, which is very weird for Kansas at this time to have 1% humidity. Partly cloudy out there a little bit. This track is 1.5 miles long. It's in the outskirts of Kansas City, Missouri. It's a good place. As we are 1 to go here for the restart. Roy Crocker chose the high side. He will be in first. Todd Liston in second. A mirror restart of the start of the second stage. Todd Liston is the winner of stage 1. Roy Crocker trying to be the stage winner of stage 2. Remember, end of the stage, lap 80. As we are about to go green. Roy Crocker. Todd Liston right next to him, trying to get this position. If you can get a spot here on the restart, that would be amazing. And the green flag is out. Roy Crocker takes him to the stripe. As what happened in the back? Oh, Liam Sheen with that damage after being second, just isn't fast. And then he hit the wall going into the pits. Just not fast at all. Will Roberts all the way in 9th. He's been as high as 2nd, and he's back in 9th. As we look at Todd Liston, Roy Crocker side by side for the lead. Todd Liston making that low side work. He gets a little run. Roy Crocker doing the slingshot, the crossover move, but still doesn't work. Todd Liston led that lap, and we're now on lap 65 of 167. Roy Crocker looking on the low side. He just cannot make it stick on the low side, and will lose another spot. As Cody McFadden has now moved up to second. Cody McFadden has led 22 laps. He got shuffled to the back with that caution that came during green flag pit stops, but has now made it back into second place as he's got his eyes set on Todd Liston for the lead. Roy Crocker was able to lead 24 laps. Cody McFadden has led 22. Todd Liston has led 14. But Todd Liston should be leading some more laps here as he is now the leader. Going back to the back of the pack. Let's see what's going on back there. We're looking at Justin Guthrie in the 18 Interstate Batteries truck. Mike Jamison in 6th in the black Oakley 69. And then Kyle Westwood, the wrecker, is now in 5th. Kyle Westwood still running in 5th after causing the last 2 cautions. Justin Guthrie, you can see he's got some damage there in the front of his truck of when he spun on the inside wall going into the pits. Let's go back to our leaders. Leaders are still there, still battling. Todd Liston opening up a lead. He now has 2/10, trying to make it 3/10 on Cody McFadden. Roy Crocker in 3rd. Joshua Bonkowski, the Hawaiian, in 4th. That flying Hawaiian. Making him his way up to the front. He's been patient. Started 6th, now in 4th. Good for him. He's making it work. Sheldon Swindell is the only truck shown out of the race. He is now 10 laps back in 11th. Kyle Westwood looks like he got into the wall again. Let's check it out. Oh, Kyle Westwood going into the wall even before the corner. Just Kyle Westwood just struggling today. just struggling. And then here comes Mike Jamison with the run. Gives him a little bump. Very minor. And you can see now Mike Jamison has damage due to Kyle Westwood again. Kyle Westwood just wrecking everyone out here. Mike Jamison with a good run here. I saw him looking low. All right, let's go back live. This is the battle here with Kyle Westwood. Because if you battle him, he might wreck you. So you got to be careful. Todd Liston still showing as the leader. Now, over a 0.3 of a second on Cody McFadden. McFadden Mowing is the sponsor of the 64 truck. Roy Crocker. Roy Crocker usually with the Navy truck. But now he's got another dark looking truck there. Kind of evil. Kind of scary. Joshua Bonkowski, bright colors on his truck, just like Hawaiians tend to have. We go back to Mike Jamison, and he's now took the spot away from Kyle Westwood. Mike Jamison did take the spot. Let's see how he did that. He was able to get on the high side. Let's go back just a little bit. Got to run. Kyle Westwood went low. Kyle Westwood just knew that his truck is underperforming. Mike Jamison and Will Roberts took the advantage and took the lead. Correction, took the position. As we are back live, Todd Liston has lost some time. And now Cody McFadden is right behind him as we're in lap 74 of lap 80. Lap 80 will be the end of stage 2. Cody McFadden looking low. Cody with the run, side by side, going into turn 3. The 64 truck starting to slide up. Needs to let off the gas. That should open the door for Todd Liston in order to get the lead back. And there we go. Todd Liston back in front. And Roy Crocker right in the tail of Cody McFadden. What will Roy Crocker do? Roy Crocker, one of our veteran drivers. Roy Crocker with the wheel fully turned. 170 miles per hour coming out of the corner. Full gas, full throttle. Let's see how high he can take it. Takes it to 185 before he's got to slam on the brakes and drop it down to 164. Kind of got on the brakes a little too late and lost some time from Cody McFadden, who is back on Todd Liston. He is right behind Todd Liston as we're on lap 76 of lap 80. About 4 laps left. Cody McFadden has a full mirror. Todd Liston has a full mirror of Cody McFadden right behind. Got to see what's going on here. Looking at the blimp view of the top 3. Joshua Bonkowski just falling behind. That top 3 is fast. Mike Jamison in 5th. Will Roberts in 6th. Will Roberts with a little run. Kyle Westwood back in 7th. Justin Guthrie in 8th. Wendell Lowell in 9th in the 22 truck. Still on the lead lap. And Liam Sheen 2 laps down in 10th. Liam Sheen just lacking speed ever since that damage with Kyle Westwood. That's Cody McFadden looking low. Cody McFadden side by side with Todd Liston for the lead. And Todd Liston will do the slide job and take the lead with 2 laps left. Cody McFadden back as the leader here almost at the end of stage 2 as we're on lap 79 of 80. Lap 80 will be the end of the stage. Roy Crocker still in 3rd. as we go back, and we are now on the white flag. White flag. White flag, guys, here at Kansas. Todd Liston with now 2/10. Correction, Cody McFadden with now 2/10. As Cody McFadden will win stage 2 here at Kansas Speedway. Just waiting on the last couple drivers. And the caution is out now. Caution is out. Great battle. Great battle on everybody. And let's go back to the driver's chat. As pit stops will begin here, since it's the end of stage 2. Let's take out that chat. We don't want to hear Kyle Westwood anyways. His voice gets a little too annoying. And here they come down the pits. Down pit road. As everyone comes down pit road. Let's go up to our blimp view. That's Cody McFadden, Todd Liston. You can see Roy Crocker going in. Everyone else trying to go in. And who? As Will Roberts might have missed his pit road. There goes Roy Crocker. Cody McFadden is the leader. Roy Crocker in second. Todd Liston in third. And Joshua Bonkowski in fourth. Roy Crocker again takes a spot coming out of pit road. Roy Crocker has been impressive on pit road today. Always making up a spot. And that's what got him the lead in the first place. Now he's going to start in second due to that great pit stop. So let's look at it. Cody McFadden with a 14.73. Roy Crocker with a 15.15. Slower. But he still beat Todd Liston. He beats Todd Liston by a 1/10 of a second. But maybe Roy Crocker had a better entry or a better exit and was able to get on top of Todd Liston. Metaphorically, of course, not realistically on top. But anyways, Cody McFadden, with that fast pit stop, he was already in first. He was able to come out with a big lead. You saw Joshua Bonkowski right behind Todd Liston. Although he had a 14.55 second pit stop, it still wasn't enough to gain a position as he still came out in fourth. And let's go back to the chat, back of the chat here. Yeah, the plan is for me to go next spring to the Vegas one. Hey, Cody, Miguel up in the booth. You got a quick copy there? Hey, man, congrats. You were the leader, but then got screwed with the pit stops. But now you're back. You know, you're showing some great speed, and that's how you made it back to the front. So congrats on that win. Yeah, how's your truck feeling? All right, keep it up and good luck, man. Have a good race. That was Cody McFadden, the leader. Correction, the winner of stage 2. As we are about to go back green. The green flag is out. And we're back as Cody McFadden takes him to the stripe. Roy Crocker falling behind and gets back in line with Cody McFadden as Cody McFadden is now the leader. The lone leader. Here as the start of stage 3 has begun. Mike Jamison and Joshua Bonkowski already side by side. Mike Jamison slides up. Will that open the door for Joshua Bonkowski? Joshua Bonkowski looking low on Mike Jamison. Will he be able to come back? Justin Guthrie, you can see with some damage in the front from an incident going into pit road. But Joshua Bonkowski did lose a spot from Mike Jamison, and now Joshua Bonkowski, who restarted in 4th, is now in 6th as Justin Guthrie looks low on him. Justin Guthrie with the run. He completes the pass and made it work. Cody McFadden opening up a lead. Now 3/10 in front of Roy Crocker. Liam Sheen just without the speed is in 10th. Currently showing 1 lap down. Is there someone behind him? There is someone behind him. Who is behind Liam Sheen? That's Wendell Lowell in 9th. Wendell Lowell has not shown speed all race, but has managed to stay on the lead lap. We're only showing 1 truck 1 lap down, and that is the 96 truck of Liam Sheen, who was as high as 2nd. But although he got involved with Kyle Westwood, since then, he has not been able to come back. Since the involvement with Liam Sheen, with Kyle Westwood, Liam Sheen has not been able to be as fast as he was. Roy Crocker in 2nd. Let's look at Todd Liston in 3rd. Todd Liston is now in 3rd. Kyle Westwood, the only playoff driver in today's race. Kyle Westwood being in today's race will solidify his spot in the playoffs. Again, I am sorry for the technical difficulties on the playoff leaderboard, so I will show you a crappy version of the leaderboard. Uh-oh. All right, let's do that again. Here's the crappy version of the leaderboard. Chris Matthews won last week at the Roval, and that put him in the championship at ISM Raceway next week. Everyone else is not here. Everyone else in the playoffs had some sort of personal issue or some sort of personal commitment that they could not be here today. So Kyle Westwood, who was in 4th, is the only truck that is here today. Chris Matthews got promoted, either higher rank or something like that. Again, congrats to our armed forces. Thank you lots for all the work that you do. You know, I am a draft dodger, so I don't know what he ended up getting promoted to. You know, maybe Master Chief or something like that, but who knows? Chris Matthews, thank you again for everything that you do. And we will be excited to see you here next week at ISM Raceway. Matt Clark is not here. Dave Hunt is not here. Justin Rodden is not here. Stephen Copeland is not here. If Justin Rodden comes back to this race, or Stephen Copeland, they can run a couple laps and make it. And make it into the playoffs, as they're only shown a couple points back. It's anyone's race. We'll see who can come back in and maybe run a couple laps and just make it. As we go back to racing, looking at Joshua Bonkowski in 6th. I hear him complaining in the team chat, so I got to come over and see what's going on. But nothing much. He's still in 6th. Mike Jamison in 5th. Will Roberts, one of our faster drivers, in 4th. His best lap time today is a 30.924. People with the fastest laps. You have Cody McFadden, the fastest lap of a 30.788. Roy Crocker, 30.899. Todd Liston in 3rd with a 30.912. Liam Sheen had a 30.948, but with all that damage caused by Kyle Westwood, yeah, that guy in the 4, he has dropped down to 10th. He is in 10th, 1 lap down. Although Justin Guthrie is getting passed here, he's on the lead lap, so he's still in 8th. Joshua Bonkowski and Mike Jamison is one of the hottest battles going on right now for the top 5. And how about we take a look at our top 5 leaderboard? Cody McFadden, 3/4 of a second in front of Roy Crocker. Todd Liston in 3rd. Will Roberts 4th. Mike Jamison in 5th. Lap 97 of 167. If this continues, we will reach green flag pit stops. Anyone have an estimate of when green flag pit stops? $120, $130. Roger. As Roy Crocker, in 2nd on the high side, is starting to get passed by Todd Liston. Todd Liston looking low. We're about 15 laps, about 15 to 20 laps from green flag pit stops. So we're looking at about lap 115. Lap 115, a little bit before, a little bit after, we will start getting some trucks coming down pit road. I will give you updates of who will be coming in, and I'll be trying to show you as much of the action as possible. As Todd Liston was trying there for 2nd, but just cannot get a good run on the low side. And once you do that, you lose all that momentum, and 2nd place is able to build up another lead, as he is now 3/10 behind Roy Crocker. Joshua Bonkowski, slow. What happened to Joshua here? Looks like he got into the wall. Oh, man, look at him just causing sparks on the wall. Kyle Westwood trying to find how to pass this guy. Passes him way, way on the low side. And Joshua Bonkowski has now dropped to the 7th spot as we are back live. Wendell Lowe in 8th. Liam Sheen in 9th. Justin Guthrie in 10th. 1 lap down. Justin Guthrie is now 1 lap down. Giggles is a lap down, and he is now behind Liam Sheen. That's pretty much, if you decide to park the truck right now, you will finish in the top 10. There's only 10 trucks. Joshua Bonkowski back on the wall. Should I have thrown a caution on that one? Just back into the wall. Man, there was no one behind him. That might slow his truck down as we go back live. Let's look at our flip view of Joshua Bonkowski. That's the reason why no caution. There's no one around him. No one behind him. No one in front of him. And now going back to our leader of Cody McFadden. Cody McFadden has now opened up a 2-second lead on Roy Crocker. Let's look at our driver chat. They are talking about the playoffs. Justin Rodden has joined the chat. He's going to try to join the race here. And if he can do a couple laps, he will get back. He will make it to the playoffs. Well, what is going on with Roy Crocker? He's gone down from from second all the way to fourth. Let's check it out. He went in to the corner, came out extremely slow, and got passed on the high side by Todd Liston, and then followed on the high side by Will Roberts. Roy Crocker's now dropped to 8th. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's actually saving fuel as he goes into the pits now. Joshua Bonkowski in third. Cody McFadden, the leader, comes down pit road. Kyle Westwood down pit road. Liam Sheen is still out. There goes Will Roberts out of pit road. Roy Crocker's also out of pit road. And let's see how this cycles back. Todd Liston is now shown as the current leader as he now comes down pit road. Following him right behind him is Mike Jamison. Joshua Bonkowski will be shown as the new leader here on lap 110 of 167 as we got Cody McFadden leaving pit road at this time. Wendell Lowe is now shown in second. Todd Liston still in the pits. Cody McFadden already in front of Liam Sheen. Cody McFadden is shown one lap down. Mike Jamison is the last truck on the lead lap. And he just got past Cody McFadden. Moving up now in third, Joshua Bonkowski is in the pits. So Cody McFadden will be shown in second. Cody McFadden is shown in second behind the newest leader, Wendell Lowe. Wendell Lowe has had a really slow truck today, but he is currently shown in first. Let's try to see if we can see. There it is. There's the gap. Now that's actually the 14 truck. So let's see how fast or how far behind Cody McFadden is from Wendell Lowe. So there's Cody McFadden is in front of Wendell Lowe, but he is in second. He's in second spot. Wendell Lowe almost gonna lap down Cody McFadden. But Cody McFadden is much faster as he does have the fresher tires. So Wendell Lowe is falling behind. How long will Wendell Lowe stay out before he will need to pit? Everyone else has pitted ever since. Will Roberts now shown in third. Liam Sheen in fourth. Roy Crocker in fifth. Todd Liston in sixth. Mike Jamison is the first truck a lap down. Behind him, Justin Guthrie a lap down. Kyle Westwood a lap down. Joshua Bonkowski in 10th, shown a lap down. So Wendell Lowe is still in the first position. Wendell Lowe is still the leader. Trying to hope for a caution. Trying to stay out as much as possible. He started in 8th place. Currently in first. Fastest lap, 31.356. You know, our top leaders are running 30, 30.9s, 30.8s. The fastest lap is a 30.7. 30.7. And Wendell Lowe running 31.3s. Very much slower than everyone else. But look at him trying to play the fuel strategy. Trying for a caution. So that he can stay in the lead lap. As well as stay as the leader. Cody McFadden, shown 22 seconds back in second place, has led 52 laps today. 52 laps for Cody. Will Roberts, 25 seconds behind the leader. As we look at the top 5, Wendell Lowe still with a big lead. Everyone else in the 20s. In the 20 seconds behind Wendell Lowe in first. Wendell Lowe is now down pit road. This will complete the cycle of green flag pit stops. So let's do the math here. At lap 80, everyone pitted. Between lap 110 and lap 117, everyone had to come in for fuel. So that gave us a window of 35 laps at the most. Of 35 laps. 35 laps back. If you're 35 laps back, or correction, if it takes you 35 laps to come in for fuel, we're now in lap 117, 118. So let's round it up to lap 120. If you had 35 laps at around lap 155, so let's go with lap 150, we're going to see another set of green flag pit stops if this continues. Cody McFadden is now the leader. Will Roberts 3 seconds behind. Roy Crocker 3.8 seconds behind. Todd Liston in 4 seconds behind. Mike Jamison in 5th. Yeah, the second one was the prequel. It's special ed. I thought it was pretty good. It had that guy from American Pie. Yeah, the bushy eyebrow motherfucker. All right, that's enough of the broadcaster just talking about movies. Or question, that's enough of the chat that's just talking about movies. Cody McFadden is the leader. He is catching up on Joshua Bonkowski. Let's see if we can get a bird's eye here. As Joshua Bonkowski is in the back straightaway, Cody McFadden is right behind him. Catching up, that lead that Joshua has is decreasing. So in the near future, Cody McFadden should lap down Joshua Bonkowski. Again, about lap 150, we will see some green flag pit stops. Roy Crocker is the strategy mastermind. I expect him to either start slowing soon or start slowing eventually, or maybe he's just going to run hard the whole entire time and pit. Maybe he knows he cannot make it. Let's see if the drivers have a strategy here on this. Hey, Roy, Miguel up in the booth. You got a copy? Roy Crocker up in the booth. You want to talk? No, I just wanted to ask if you had a strategy for pitting. And I see you battling here. I'll come back, man. My bad, man. All right, so what's the strategy, guys? Who's going to pit? All right, Liam Sheen is reporting that he will stay out as long as possible. No one can make it to the end. Justin Guthrie is coming into the pits, or he actually came into the pits. Now he's exiting. Justin Guthrie on a different strategy. I think he can make it to the end. All right, so the strategy is playing out. Yeah, I think the strategy is starting now. Justin Guthrie I believe he can make it to the end. Oh man, this chat is golden. As we're looking at Rooster Big Corn Rodden. So Justin, he's currently shown in the 11th spot. He is currently 107 laps down. Cody McFadden has led 67 laps today. Will Roberts has led 0, but he's been as high up as second, and he's still currently in second. He's back in second. Roy Crocker always battling up there. He's now in third. Todd Liston in fourth. Mike Jamison fifth. Kyle Westwood sixth. Wendell Lowell seventh. Wendell Lowell, look at him in seventh. Joshua Bonkowski hasn't even left yet. Joshua Bonkowski just in front of Cody McFadden. That lead is still closing. He's about to get lapped here very, very soon. Joshua about to get lapped. Yeah, Ryan Newman his ass, dude. All right, that is the end of the chat. Let's go back to the broadcast. Currently showing Cody McFadden with a commanding lead in first. Will Roberts still in second place, 5 seconds behind. The battle for second is the hottest battle on the track. Again, I am sorry for the technical difficulties. Reference our playoff standings. Let's take a quick look at our badly made playoff leaderboard. Chris Matthews is in first. He won yesterday, or correction, last week at the Roval. So with him not being here today, he's still guaranteed a spot at ISM Raceway for the championship. Matt Clark not here today. Dave Hunt not here today. Kyle Westwood is here today. He's the only driver that's in the playoffs and is here today. Oh, this just in. Justin Rodden is also in. So Kyle Westwood and Justin Rodden will move up. Dave Hunt will be out. And these guys will be fourth, third, second, and first. All right, and let's go back. As the 14 truck is pitting now. The 6 truck just reported that they're going to pit. Roy Crocker is in. Todd Liston, Cody McFadden is in. Wendell Lowell still out. Joshua Bonkowski is still out. Kyle Westwood pitted before everyone else, and he's now back on the track as we're in lap 138 of 167. Sorry for having the white flag displayed on the top left, but now we're back to green. So lap 139 of 167 about to start here as Todd Liston passes the stripe. So Todd Liston currently shown as the leader. Mike Jamison, 8 seconds behind. Wendell Lowell, 22 seconds behind in third. Joshua Bonkowski, 25 seconds behind in fourth. And Cody McFadden, 1 lap down. Justin Guthrie is still 1 lap down. He's awfully slow. What happened to Justin Guthrie here? Oh, he's just on the wall. Hey, Justin, you okay, man? As we go back live, Todd Liston's still the leader. Justin Guthrie, still a lap down. As Todd Liston makes it barely in. That was incredibly close there, Justin. Or Todd. Todd Liston is in the pits. Wendell Lowell still out. Cody McFadden in third. Will Roberts in fourth. Roy Crocker in fifth. Mike Jameson in sixth. Kyle Westwood is in eighth. We have Rooster Rodden in 11th. 108 laps down. Shout out to Sheldon Swindell if you're listening to this race, since I understand you got taken out early by the one and only Kyle Westwood. So shout out if you're watching on the trailer. Wendell Lowell still in first here at Night Shift Racing League at Kansas. When will he pit? He looks a little slow. He's on the low side. I thought right there he was gonna pit. Look at that cockpit view. Wendell Lowell in first. Cody McFadden in second. Cody McFadden is on the straightaway. Wendell Lowell is right behind him. Oh, no. Wendell Lowell is in the back straight. There we go. Again, looking at Wendell Lowell, he has not pitted. He is the last driver to pits. Currently only a 6-second lead in front of Cody. I'm pretty sure Wendell does not have enough gas to make it to the end. Let's go to incident points. Wendell Lowell has 0 incident points. Cody McFadden has 0 incident points. Will Roberts has 0 incident points. Roy Crocker has 0 incident points. Mike Jameson, a little slow there. What happened to Mike? What happened to Mike here? Looking at Mike Jameson in the Oakley 69 truck. Yep, directly onto the wall. Just once you touch the wall, you cannot get off of it. It's like glue. Wall glue. Stronger than Gorilla Glue. But anyways, Mike Jameson with 6 incident points. Todd Liston has 0 incident points. Kyle Westwood with an impressive 16 incident points. Kyle Westwood is the leader of incident points. He is at 16. 16 incident points for Kyle Westwood. Then showing Liam Sheen with also 6 incident points, caused by most likely Kyle Westwood. Justin Guthrie with 7. Justin Rodden with 2 incident points. What happened to Will Roberts here? He is slow. Oh, dang. Will Roberts, at the time, in second, on the wall, just cannot get off of it. Everyone starts getting around him. Oh, and it's Todd Liston is in 4th now. No, Todd Liston is in 5th. Okay. All right, let's continue. Cody McFadden with a 7. Cody McFadden with a 7-point lead. 7-second lead over second place Roy Crocker. Roy Crocker way in the back. And we got Will Roberts in 3rd. Mike Jamison in 4th. Todd Liston 5th. And Recce, Kyle Westwood in 6th. Joshua Borje Bonkowski in 7th. 1 lap down. Wendell Lowe is also 1 lap down in 8th. Liam Sheen 2 laps down in 9th. Justin Guthrie 2 laps down in 10th. Rooster Rodden in 11th. 108 laps down. He is a playoff driver. Due to everyone else missing this race, Justin Rodden is most likely going to make it to the championship 4 next week at ISM Raceway. Kyle Westwood reporting he is a lap short here on this race. Cody McFadden about 2 lap down. Kyle Westwood in 6th. That gap is decreasing. So Cody McFadden is passing Kyle Westwood as Kyle Westwood is just coasting around. Look at him just coast, just not on the throttle at all. You can just hear it, how he's just half throttle. Just off the throttle completely. Joshua Bonkowski still racing hard. Wendell Lowe in 8th. Justin Guthrie in 9th. Let's go back to the driver's chat. Cody McFadden leads another lap, and it's now lap 157 of 167. 10 laps to go in this race. 10 laps left, boys. let's see. We got the 47 truck, who is a lap down. Roy Crocker in second. Thank you, Josh. I was about to give you the blue flag. Yeah, Josh, I was going to give you the blue flag if you didn't give him the spot, man. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, thanks, Josh. Liam Sheen is reporting that he also might need some fuel. I know Kyle Westwood is running low on fuel. But let's go back to our leader, Cody McFadden, running the McFadden mowing paint scheme. With about an 8-second lead on Roy Crocker, just less than 8 seconds. Roy Crocker in second place. Will Roberts in third. Todd Liston in fourth. Mike Jameson in fifth. Kyle Westwood sixth. Joshua Borje Bonkowski seventh. Wendell Lowe eighth. Justin Guthrie ninth. Liam Sheen 10th. Rooster Rodden in 11th. Quick look at the playoffs here. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties one more time. Let's just take a look here. And then we'll go back to the finish of the race. So Chris Matthews, who won last week at the Roval, is solidified for the championship at ISM Raceway. Dave Hunt is not here. Matt Clark is not here. Stephen Copeland is not here. The only two drivers that are here are Kyle Westwood and Rooster Rodden. So Kyle might either move up to third or to second, reference to points here. But Kyle is guaranteed in. Justin Rodden, he's finishing 11th. I believe he will be in as well. I'm not sure. So Dave Hunt is going to be out. Stephen Copeland will be out, and either Matt Clark will be in fourth or third. Reference on the points at the end of the race. So again, Dave Hunt and Stephen Copeland will be the two drivers that are out for the championship race next week at ISM Raceway. Let's go back to our leader as we are 2 laps to go. As this is the battle for the top 5. The battle for the top 5 right here is heating up. Who will get the top 5? We go back to Cody McFadden. Cody McFadden takes him down to the white flag. White flag, last time by. Last time by here for Cody McFadden. Looking back at Joshua, side by side with Kyle Westwood for 5th. Will he be able to do the pass? It looks like he's got it. He's staying a little low. Slide job. Josh gets him. Kyle Westwood into the wall. Going back with Kyle. Correction. Going back with Cody. Cody comes off turn 4. And Cody McFadden will win at Kansas Speedway on the elimination race of the round of 6. Cody McFadden in first. Roy Crocker second. Will Roberts in third. Todd Liston in turn 3. He's currently in 4th place. As he comes out, he led 30 laps today, finishes in 4th. Mike Jamison in 5th. Joshua already done, got 6th. Kyle Westwood in 7th. Wendell Lowell in 8th. Justin Guthrie in 9th. Liam Sheen in 10th. Rooster Rodden in 11th. As these guys are just playing around here. Boom, as drivers are hitting each other. Let's go back with the leader. Let's see this burnout here. Cody McFadden, the winner of the Night Shift Racing League, race number 14 of 15. Look at that beautiful burnout. We got a couple cameras there on the right rear suspension as he's in the grass. Looking at our good old chopper. Cody, you did it, man. How does it feel? Congratulations, man. Big domination. Great job on those pit stops. You had some fast pit stops. We're currently showing your last one at 15.25. Still a lot faster. You did have some 14-second pit stops. And just little by little, you kept increasing that gap. Yep, again, congratulations. You did finish with 0 incident points. You did have the fastest lap of the race of a 30.788. Just big domination. So congratulations, and thanks a lot for the interview here. Awesome, thank you. And about your sponsor, there, McFadden Mowing. So you guys own a landscaping company? Awesome, yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's good money. And once again, I do an interview with the winner, and it does not get broadcast. God damn it. No, it's because I have a whole, what's it called, a control panel here. So I need to turn on the button that allows the chat to play on the bottom on the broadcast, and I forget to click on it. All right, that is the end of the Kansas race. Cody McFadden, our winner in the 64 truck. Roy Crocker in second. Will Roberts in third. Todd Liston fourth. Mike Jamison fifth. And there's the rest of the top 10. Recce, Kyle Westwood finished in seventh. He did cause all our cautions today. All 2 of them. Only 2 cautions. A lot of green flag racing. That's why the big gaps. That's why the mini lap downs. But Kyle Westwood will be in the championship race. unofficially, also Rooster Rodden, Justin Big Corn Rodden, will also be in the championship race. The Rooster finished in 11th, and I believe he will make it to the championship race. Again, it's unofficial. We will find out here in the next couple days as inspections and point standings are calculated, and we'll see what happens. Again, Cody McFadden, the winner. 167 laps completed, 14 lead lap changes, 4 cautions, 2 of them were the stages, for about 16 laps of slow racing. Again, my name is Miguel Cepeda. I am the broadcasting host of the Night Shift Racing League for the 2nd season. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure, and have a good afternoon. Thank you.